Hello everyone and welcome to November's vlog. Okay, so let's be honest, November's vlog, it was all going to be about this contest that I need to do to find a job at the hospital. So I thought I could make it a little more interesting and show you a little bit about my materials and then maybe a little snippet from exam day when it happens, because right now it's the 3rd of November and I'm like putting the finishing touches on my preparation. Now let's move these. These are like check cards for something else. A lot of these are in English, because if you want updated information of the medical kind and that is not 4 years old, you need to study in English, which is like half of the reason why I am half any good at English. The other half is from fiction. But yeah, so this was from a course I attended during my internship, which is basically the reanimation of the very small child. And yeah, just little bit of this, little bit of that. But what I liked about this course, that it was to the point. So if this happens, do that. And I really like it, because it gives me like a guideline on how to behave if something happens. I don't need like generic physiological information and no practical stuff. This was also a good course. It's the Advanced Cardiovascular Life Support, the ACLS. And yeah, I did this in June of last year, so it has been a little bit of time, so I had to study it again, because it's something that you kind of remember because you do it every day or so, but yeah, still need to be remembered every once in a while. This is my tablet, and this is where I studied all the updated guidelines for really any emergency, and where I also checked YouTube videos when I grew bored. And I grew bored a lot. This has been recharged a lot of times. This one is the first one for the operating room, and it's the only one in Italian. I think it's the previous version. I think there is the 9th version in Italian as well, but I bought this 5 years ago, so it's a little bit old, and it has been partially loved. I do like this book because it's very schematic, and it does give you an overview with some examples of what you could possibly do in certain situations. Not all, but yeah, definitely a better purchase than the next two, which are like very loved in my internship by my tutors. I don't really like them because they're very generic. The first one is the O Intensive Care Manual, and it's for intensive care. This one under it is the Miller's book, and it's for the operating room. I don't like this because they're very generic. So it's like I'm giving you an overview of the subject, but I'm not giving you tips on guidelines, I'm not giving you tips on therapies, I'm not giving you tips on anything. I'm just telling you what people think might be the cause, and then to quote Bruce Banner, do your own. And this is not this is something I really don't like about books, because I think they're supposed to teach you something and not like be the Wikipedia in printed form. But yeah, and also Wikipedia does give you tips for therapies, and what the hell, I paid like 80 euros for this book. 80 euros. Wikipedia is free, and Wikipedia is a better intensive care manual than this one. So I'm a little bit pissed about this. So intensive care, operating room, and this one is the like the sketch pad, the notes pad, where I basically did all the schemes for the main subjects that are probably going to pop up, maybe. So, here they are. So a little bit of color coding, not much because I tend to go overboard with the colors, and that's not nice because then you have a rainbow and you have no idea where the important parts are. The only thing is that when I do these schemes, these are all important, and then I go in and I like make it even more summed up, and so I risk losing stuff. So I try to study everything on this, but only highlight the like the keywords, the thing that are going to help me locate all the information around it. I'm a very visual studier, scholar, no idea how you call it, student, well, you can call it student. I'm very visual, so I do not actually remember what's written on, I actually remember how it looks like. So for me, having like squares or circles actually helps me locate stuff, and if I have an overview of everything, I can remember stuff better. So this is basically it. Now it's a Saturday, so I've decided that I deserve a break, and tonight, this evening, I'm going to go out with my friends, a couple of towns over. Not really a couple, it's going to be a 2 hours drive, but in any case, I do deserve it, and tomorrow it's Mushrooms Day, because my spy in the mountains has said that mushrooms have arrived. So, yay! Alright, let's see each other on the next snippet. Hello, I have no idea why I am so yellow. I'm yellow. Okay, so I thought to bring the camera out to do the exam, and I forgot to put it in my bag, so yeah. In any case, it went well. This test has been passed. It has been kind of nerve-wracking and difficult, but I passed, which was the objective I had. And so, yeah, the boss of the hospital kind of already told me, oh, you can already start working, right? Okay, so it's looking good. And of course next week there's going to be the other exam, but considering that I kind of already am on one list, I can definitely go with a lighter heart. And now I kind of have to put my bedroom in order and water the plant. So let me go, and update for next time is going to be in the next snippet. This is such a strange lighting. It looks like it's snowing. It's not snowing. So today is the day before the second contest, and it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days after the first one, and I'm letting you in on a secret. I haven't been able to study very much. Mostly because I got the confirmation that I passed right after, so it's not that I'm like giving up on the second, but the first one was actually the one that I wanted to pass the most. So I'm feeling a little bit what's the word? Unmotivated. There's the word. And yeah, so this is basically just me with my notebook open with all the information that I kind of have to review. I already studied it for the first one, but you know, it's like when you do a very big exam and then after that it's completely gone. But when you read it, you actually remember it, so you're like, okay, why do I have to review this? And yeah, why do I have to review this? And the reason is because on the second contest I have worked with 2 out of the 3 examiners. 2 of them have been my tutors when I was working in Padua. So it's not like the pressure of the contest, because it would have been fine. It's more the pressure of not wanting to do a bad impression, like you have taught me everything you knew and here I am not knowing anything. And yeah, it's a bit anxiety inducing. But yeah, now I should really stop recording and start studying. Maybe tomorrow I will remember to bring the camera along. Maybe. I don't know. I usually forget about this. Blah, 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 blah. I usually forget about these things because I'm like, okay, have I remembered my bottle of water? Have I remembered my documents? Have I remembered the papers that I need to bring to the contest? Have I remembered my driving license? Because that's a thing that I forgot once and they pulled me over and I got fined because I didn't have my driving license. The hell. I haven't been stopped for 10 years and the day that I don't have my driving license I get pulled over. Fuck. Yeah, stroke of bad luck happens. And yeah, that's basically it. So the camera is not my first priority because I'm not used to like bringing a camera around like a true vlogger. Yeah. I really wonder how these people do it, bring these like enormous setups out just so we can have beautiful footage and magnificent non-trembling frames. I mean, I wouldn't go out with a gimbal that weighs 5 kilos, plus the camera, plus the microphone over the camera, plus the lens on the camera. No. No. But I do admire them and I appreciate their content, so you're great. You probably have an arm of this size, but thank you for your work. So I can consume content and avoid studying. Am I the only one dependent on YouTube? I just spend hours on YouTube just browsing through useless videos just so I can avoid doing what I need to do. I will need to make an intervention on myself on this matter. Let's go back to studying because right now I am definitely avoiding the matter. Yes, and I do notice that I'm avoiding the matter. Bye. It went, and it went really, really well, and I'm very satisfied with myself. I apologize if I look a little bit frazzled, but I kind of parked in the wrong part of the hospital, then I had to run through the hospital, and so I was kind of worried of arriving there late, and then I had to get back, and it was a mess, a logistic mess, but I am very happy about my performance, and it was kind of implied, oh yes, so you will start working by the end of the month, and I'm like, maybe not. I was hoping to enjoy a little bit more of free time, but that's the way it is, and actually I am looking forward to start working again for now. Ask me again in December's vlog. How can people just hold these cameras all day long? They're so heavy. Sorry for the outfit, I went mushroom hunting. And last part of the November vlog, I hope to have a little bit more time for myself, but apparently not, because I'm starting to work next week. I have like a presentation on Monday, the physical evaluation on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday it's my first shift. So they moved really, really quickly. The contest was just last week, and yeah, work has come for me. It has actually phoned me a couple of times just to let me know that I should be working. And so, yeah, looking forward to not being unemployed anymore and actually having some money to spend on the things that I like. For example, watercolors, because along with my Holbein watercolors, I just got these from Florence. These are handmade watercolors, and actually the first ones that I've seen online, and possibly I might have already posted the first impression video for these paints, but who knows? No idea. For now I'm concentrating on starting this job, finding a new place closer to the hospital where to live, and a lot of other things that have nothing to do with art. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm really happy about it though. So yeah, let me change out of these dirty clothes, and then it's lunchtime, and then today I am going to paint. Yes! So thank you for being with me for the November vlog, and I hope it will not be too long, but who knows. Anyway, thank you for being with me, and until December's vlog, bye!